Welcome back everyone to Lammas Creations DIY. My name is Tammy. Today's video is in collaboration with the What Would You Do? Hosted by OK at Home, co-host Marsha's Mush and Stuff, and Sandy at Sandy's Lumber Mill. So what I'm showing you here is my glasses. They fell apart on me. I was cleaning them and they broke. So what I'm trying to do is I used E6000 and a clothespin to glue them together. Guess what? It didn't work. Neither does hot glue. I know, just go buy a new pair of glasses. So I have some clothespins here made out of wood. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take them apart and then I'm going to glue the two back ends together using some wood glue and some hot glue for that fast hold. Putting a little on a paintbrush and just brushing it on, dabbing some hot glue here and there, smooshing them together, wiping off any extra and letting them dry. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put wood glue and hot glue on the first one that I glued together, and I'm going to glue the second one onto that. And I'm going to continue this process until I make a complete full circle of the clothespins glued together all the way around. Every once in a while I'd have to move it around because the glue would end up seeping out and sticking to my cardboard. But it worked out great. Now that that is all glued in and all in a nice little circle, I used about 25 clothespins to make this circle. I had to write it down on a piece of paper because I figured I would not remember by the time I did this video to do the voiceover. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stain it with the stain that I have that I always seem to use. You can paint it, you can leave it as it is, you can do whatever you want to it. For me, I wanted to stain it. This stain matches a whole bunch of stuff in my house, so that's what I did. This here is a little piece of cork. What I'm going to do is draw out a circle so I can cut that part out. Excuse me. And then I'm going to also cut down the cork so that it fits nicely on the back of my trivet. Again, using wood glue and some hot glue, I'm going to place it in right there in the middle. And it's done. This is what it looks like on my stove with my Scentsy on top. And here it is with some pots on top, showing you different ways you can use it. I like it. I always need more trivets and hot plates and whatnot for my kitchen. I think I'll make myself some more. Today's video is hosted by Zaina from OK at Home. She's one hell of a crafter. She does all kinds of stuff. You need to go and check her out. Her co-host is Marsha from Marsha's Mush and Stuff. She's a wonderful crafter as well. You should see some of the things that she does, and she does a lot of Dollar Tree items as well. And then you have Sandy from Sandy Lumber Mill DIY. She does wood burning with a heat gun. Oh my gosh, awesome and beautiful. So for my next wood project, I've got this 6x6. It is about 2.5 feet tall, and then I have one of these fence posts. It's 2x2. I forget what it's called all of a sudden, and I cut them on an angle, and I'm going to screw them to the sides of my 6x6 post. I couldn't do this on video because the post was way too big, but here I am showing you they're all screwed in, and I also used some wood glue underneath the cuts to help stick it better. I also put on a bottom. I cut that one at about 8.5 by 8.5, just so it has a way of standing up better. Next, what I'm doing is I've got this sisal rope. It's 3/8 by 50 feet. Some red rope, some orange rope, some green rope, and some braided white rope. What I'm going to do is we're going to wrap it around this pole. First, I'm going to start with the sisal rope. Start at the bottom, and I'm going to glue and wrap all the way up to a certain point where one of those sticks pokes out, starting at the bottom. Again, this was hard to do, but I do show you how I wrap the long pieces sticking out. So there's the sisal rope all the way up, and now I'm showing you the white nylon rope. Just wrapping it around and gluing it in places. As soon as you get it secure enough, you can not have to glue it all the way down. You can just glue it in certain spots. And then, of course, at the end, you glue a lot. And here I'm showing you at the end, I just add some glue, wrap it around, and I always try and cut the rope towards the bottom so you don't see those pieces sticking out. And I'm just using hot glue. And there I'm showing you, I have the green and the red and some more white. I didn't end up using the orange rope. Now I'm taking this leftover fabric that I had from outdoor pillows, and I'm going to cut them down to size and wrap the areas where there's no rope. It was a little hard to wrap rope around those areas where the sticks were sticking out, so I came up with another idea to put fabric on there. Just cutting it down to size, and then using my hot glue, I glue it all into place. I also, for some reason, I lost the footage, but I also make like a little cap for the top, and there you see it there. And what this is a cat scratch post. She tends to like to scratch our baseboards, so maybe this will deter her from doing that. And there's my cat. My son was trying to get her to look at it, so he was bribing her with treats. Pretty cool. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. You can follow me on Instagram at Tammy-Lou Breault, or you can join me on Facebook at Lammis Creation DIY. I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and we'll see you again later. Bye.